Okay, so welcome back to Organic Chemistry Decoded. Okay, we have another practice problem, something that you might see on your exam or on your homeworks. If you want, you can pause it right now, work through it on your own, and come back, and then follow along with us. So let's get started here. This question asks us to provide clear mechanisms for the following reaction. So this is a mechanism problem. They already told us the reaction that's happening. We need to provide the mechanism. We have our starting material, our conditions, and our products. So if we look at the starting material, we see we have a secondary substrate. We have methanol, not so weak base at best, kind of weak nucleophile, but let's look at our product. We look at this product that we did add on here, so we know it has to be some sort of substitution reaction. However, if we notice it didn't add where the bromine originally was, which means that there was some sort of rearrangement, and we see this double bond move down. So we're going to go with that there wasn't a rearrangement. And also because we do not have a strong nucleophile, we're going to say I'm sorry, this is an SN1 style reaction. And so the first thing that happens in an SN1 style reaction, which is substitution unimolecular, which is two steps, is the leaving group leaves. So bromine leaves, dissociates, and forms a carbocation structure that looks like this. Now, this also is a resonance structure. We can move that pi bond down and basically like wait, take where's my so move this here. And now you can argue about should it really adhere or will this really be a good spot for the carbocation because a primary carbocation is much less stable than a secondary, but because we've created conjugation here is overall more stable and does because it's kind of possibly conjugated into the pi bonds, is it delocalized, making it more stable? It's a whole mess you could talk about, but it doesn't really matter because we know the product we have to get to. So from that position, we're going to take our methanol, comes in, nucleophilically attacks CH2, CH2 there, which gives us the first look at our product. And now this oxygen still has a positive charge on it, and what it doesn't like that. So it's gonna happen is our bromine minus is still floating around. He's gonna come and steal that proton, kick those electrons back onto the oxygen, and then this will give us our final product. So pretty easy, not too bad. Remember, don't worry about if the reaction would, if this is the most major product, just give a reasonable mechanism to get to the stated products and be sure to like and hit subscribe, hit that bell so you get all these practice problems and send this video to a friend.